So, anime is obviously just derivative of animation, but I think over time it has gained its very own definition. And the reason we separate anime from animation films is that it has so many unique characteristics, right?
Mm.
And I think this is why it's not unfair to limit the term for that of Japanese rather than, that of any provenance.
I would agree. It's specific and a stylistic choice to communicate a message that is derived from Japan. So to call other things anime might be doing them a misjustice or, misrepresenting that rich history that probably a lot of people don't know about. That's been going on since the early 20th century, right?
Yes.
Early 1900s.
And obviously, all the anime work is not completely separated from, their traditional visual art, right? So I think that's why anime is so unique in its own way, because it has so many cultural aspects of the country.
I think here for the longest time, I think this is changing, but most people had a negative connotation associated with anime. And again, it's probably the people that, the vast majority of people that enjoyed it seemed to be, I'm just looking for a better word than the one that comes to mind, were termed losers. Not to say they were losers, but there is a stereotype, I think, associated with people that watched anime. I do think that's changing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there were times when if your kids watch, anime a long time ago, not these days anymore, parents were not happy with it. The fact that they were watching anime, because again, unlike all the cartoons here, the subjects they explore are a little bit different, right? It could be a little more sexual. It could be a little more violent. Things of that nature. So that's why a lot of parents were, they were not happy with their kids watching anime too much. But I mean, today, I don't think that's the case anymore.
Yeah. Do you think that came from a place where a parent would see a cartoon and they would immediately, you kind of summarize in your mind what consists of a cartoon? For people in America, a lot of the time it was Disney. So, your kid can watch this. But when they saw the Japanese animation style, they knew it was so varied that they couldn't adequately, for lack of a better term, protect their kids from the potential material in it. Yeah. So they were just naturally apprehensive to it rather than investigating.
Right.
You and I both know there's a lot of great animes out there that are applicable to every age group.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that's one of the biggest aspects of characteristics of anime, that it really targets all ages. It's not really specific to kids or, I mean, obviously, even Disney movies these days, I think they try to do the same thing, appeal to adults as well. And obviously, we can enjoy that, but also still, I think there's a lot of difference, between anime and, Disney movies here. I'm not targeting negatively here on Disney, but I'm simply saying that there are still a lot of differences, even though over time the Disney movies have become a lot more similar to anime in terms of how the industry works. For example, the merchandise, it really reached to all the categories, cultural categories, like, merchandise, TV, and, games and all that. But still, they become really similar, but still there's a lot of difference.